welcome back to T's Kitchen. Look at me wielding my knife, where I teach you how to cook large meals for gatherings and events, birthday parties, whatever you need to do, even your own family. So today we're going to be making fried rice with turkey and ground turkey and shrimps. So what I started with are green onions. Okay, so we're going to be using green onions, turkey meat, shrimp, of course the rice, and then our seasonings and ingredients and eggs and all of that kind of stuff. So look, this is how I cut up green onions. You just cut off these ends. See all those bits? I lined them up. Cut that off. You don't want that. And then I turn it around. These are the tops. Cut them up however large or little you want to. And see, as I'm getting down to the white part, I usually will cook that inside of my with my meat. But you know, at the Chinese place, they don't really cook it. They just throw it on top of the, mix it in with the cooked rice and all. So you can do it either way. I do it both ways. Let me take this rubber band off and go. Oh Lord, I got 3 whole bunches to cut up. But anyways, you cut them up, cut them up, cut them up. I should have did this ahead of time for you. There we go. You know I'm watching out for my fingers. We don't want this. No strings, none of that. So we're cutting up all of these green. Oh, and as you saw, those were 3 bunches. 1, 2, oh, and I already did 1. So, and this is for, I did 8 cups of rice. And I'm gonna remind you of that when we get over to the stove to fry the rice. So 8 cups of rice is what this recipe is. Actually, this is just for my family alone, because my kids eat a lot of fried rice, and this will go throughout the week, you know, so they can just take it out of the freezer bags. We, you know, bag it up, and oh, look at me. And then they let me just take my time. They cut it up. They I'm tired of cutting these green onions. Let me stop. Okay, let me put them together. I should have cut these up ahead of time. I usually do, but I was trying to show how to do it. You know what I mean? Some people they don't know how to cut up onions or green onions. They buy them at the store. The first time I saw some onions sold at the store, I was in disbelief. You know, but hey, some people need help, you know. So they buy the onions already cut up. Now that looked like a bottom to me that I missed. So I'm gonna throw that. See that little yellow in there? That's not couple stick. So anyways, got all these green onions cut up. You can use white onions if you like. You don't have to use any onions if you don't like onions. I always say that. But if you don't like onions, use onion powder. These are my eggs. This is 10 eggs that I mixed up, stirred them up real good. And I'm going to fry those to the side. And it's going to go in the rice. These are my bean sprouts. And this is going to go in towards the end. But all right, and these are the tops. I cut up some tops that I can sprinkle on top of the rice when it's done. You know, just for presentation. Other than that, throw them all in here. I'm only doing that for you all. What is this? Trash. That's my little trash bowl. I'm gonna start doing a garbage bowl like Rachel Ray. It's easier. I don't want to touch the trash can. So, all right, we're gonna get over to the stove and get this rice on and this meat on, and I have a whole bunch of shrimp to cook. We're gonna cook it in 2 batches because you don't want your shrimps to start getting, you know, watery and stuff like that. You want them fresh and plump. All right, so let's go over to the stove and get this food on the to cooking. Okay, so we cooked this shrimp in 3 batches because it was so much. So this is my last batch because you don't want to overcrowd your skillet. I have a wok here, as you can see. I bought my son a wok. I put on some gloves because I didn't feel like all of this meat with my hands. So, anyway, this is the last batch in here. And all those bits are good. It came from these shrimps that I already cooked. So we got those, the first two batches I did. And now this is the last one. And then I'm gonna get the rice well, actually I'm gonna do the turkey meat next. After I get this shrimp cooked. And these are some large shrimps from Costco. And as you can see, I got my skillet up on high. Because you want your shrimp to cook quickly, but you want them to be done. And the way that you know that they're done, you see this one? It's touching. This part is curled up and it's touching. That's how you know the shrimp is done. So that you don't overcook them too bad. But since I have some raw shrimp still in here, I'm going to keep on cooking them. And it won't be too bad because these shrimps are large. Keep this going. Got, as you can see, fire is still on high. Keep on tossing. And we're going to get into that. Let's see. See how these, they're mostly all touching. See them? They curled up like this. First they were like this, and they curled all the way up like this. They're done. They're going to continue to cook. I'm going to turn this down because I'm getting ready to do my my turkey meat. So let's put these over here. Woo, it's hot. It's hot. But they smell so good. You know what? I can turn this off now. That's because it was, it was smoking up. Because we had that in the fire. See, I'm about to turn it back up again. We're going to pretend we Chinese people today. They cook on high heat. But you got to know what you're doing. Ouch! That fire is coming upside of this wok. Okay, so this is the turkey meat. Going to put that in there. Maybe you didn't even eat it all, but I'm putting it in there. Is that cooking? Now what I'm going to do is season up this turkey meat also. Got my fire up high, as you can see. Now I'm going to spread this turkey meat out so it can cook pretty quick. So listen, with fried rice, you want to, this is my 8 cups of rice, as you can see right here. This is accent. Sprinkle that in. You don't have to use that. This is sugar. Do that later after the meat kind of cooks some. Now what I'm going to season, look at that juice coming all out in this meat. You want to cook all that out. And you want to cook it until the meat is all brown. Very done. If you don't know when it's done, cook it to death. It'll be done. So anyway, there we go. Let's spread that out so it can cook. So now I want to season my meat. The simplest way to do it with a little bit of seasoning salt, because we're going to be adding soy sauce. You know, that has salt in it. You can use a light soy, but this one, you can either use salt, like a sea salt, like I said, or you can use a light salt, kosher salt, and pepper. I'm just going to use a little bit of, what is this, seasoned salt. Because when I was young, and I used to have to cook me some fried rice at home, and I didn't, I was in junior high school. And I wanted some shrimp fried rice so bad. We didn't used to have ground turkey. My mother didn't buy ground turkey. But I would do it with no meat. I didn't have any meat. So But I can get that rice. I can cook that rice up now. When you hungry, you'll make it happen. So I would literally just have some margarine. If you have some margarine, some onions, some white onions, and rice and seasoned salt. Don't even mention having some eggs. I mean, you took it over the top. But I used to just have some seasoned salt, margarine, and sometimes an onion. Chop that up, fry that rice, put some margarine. That margarine is what kind of gave it a flavor. And the seasoned salt, just a little bit, you know, to get it frying. I don't know what the Chinese people use. They won't give up the ancient Chinese secret. But and you know, I'm a black Chinese. I love Chinese food. That's my favorite. So look how that meat has just about all turned brown, but I see little pink spots in there. That means we still gotta cook this. And then look at all this juice. You see that? You don't want that there. You want to cook all that out. Ouch. That's the one thing about being a cook. You get burnt up a lot. I have scars and everything. Right now my 2 fingers is on fire. Because this part right here is hot. That mess burnt me. It burnt me up. So anyways, as this reduces this liquid from this meat, you know what, you could even do it with beef. You could do it, like I said, with no meat at all. When I was in junior high school and I had to make me some rice, I didn't have anything except for, I mean, I was thankful to have the rice, some margarine, and some seasoned salt. And you make it happen. And it's going to be good too. And that margarine is going to make it taste like food. Your mind into thinking you eat some shrimp fried rice. Don't have a dang on shrimp in it. But anyways, look at that. We're going to keep on cooking it up. Don't want a lot of seasoning in this because you're going to season your rice, but you do want to season that meat a little bit. And then too, on top of that, we're going to be adding, because see, this is liquid that I want to reduce. Look at this fish sauce. This stuff stinks. It stinks. But it smells so good. I mean, it smells so good. Stink, but it smells so good. Okay, Reg, I'm tripping. It doesn't smell very nice. I won't say it stinks. It doesn't smell very kind. But it tastes so good. And the smell, it'll, what do you call it, evaporate. And you won't smell it once you cook it. So that's my son hit me to this. And sugar, his little concoction. You know, he took my recipe and improved upon it. Then he just started adding ponzu sauce. So what the lady told me at the Asian store is ponzu sauce is just soy sauce with a little lemon. So if you can't find it, that's what she said it is. Mix some soy sauce and lemon. And then of course the seasoning salt is for my rice, the seasoned rice. I did have some margarine here for my rice, but so far there's a lot of juice in here. So, and you can see the meat is done. If you were making tacos, you would drain this and go ahead and add your taco sauce at this point. But because I'm doing fried rice, I don't want all this liquid in here. So look out, it's starting to disappear. See that? It's not very much left. Let that cook. Oh, I want to taste the shrimp so bad. And then look over here. I got my my eggs done. I fried those up already. Remember, it was 10 eggs. This is just a pack of ground turkey. This right here, I got from these shrimps. I got from Costco. And it was the packs that cost $32. I had 2 of those packs. Or you could get the one big pack for like $40-something. And, you know, me personally, I like white shrimp. They're more tender. If you get tiger shrimp, they're a little tougher. And any other shrimp, I almost want to mess around with. You get this red? I'm getting all that sauce out of there. Look at that. Look at that. See how dry it is now? Now we're frying. Okay? So, at this point, here we go with this sauce. Let me make sure there's no, because this is brand new. Let me make sure it's, oh! I don't know. Oh, here it goes. Let me pull this out. I'm going to use my muscles. They're going to show up. Oh! You know what? Move, Reg. I'm going to bite it. Oh! That did not work.
You're doing too much.
Oh, my God. My teeth hurt.
You're doing way too much.
I am?
Yeah.
Well, how is things supposed to open?
You supposed to put your finger and just pull it.
Okay, here, let me get the camera and you open it.
Don't show me.
There you go. I'm not going to show you.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to show you. Reggie's going to open it up for me. Let's see. Ah!
Why?
That thing is hard. Get it, Reg. You can get it. Use your tiger teeth. That's all right. Look. Getting that down in that meat. No juice. That's where we want it. Nice and dry. Because we got other stuff. Get it, Reg. You got to be joking me. It won't open, huh? Here, use this. You gotta look at him. He's going to the tool bag. Actually, I could go ahead and add some of this soy sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this soy sauce. So that, let me let you see it. So it doesn't dry out. You see that? Nice and seasoned. That's why you don't need a lot of salt. I don't know where this camera is. I hope it's on it. And then we're going to add the ponzu. Ponzu sauce. Then we're going to add the sugar. Oh, I hope you can see it. The sugar. You got it? Mm-hmm. Y'all right, Reg. I don't know.
Oh my God.
What?
Why you have to bite it?
What?
Man, I had to do what you did. Now my mouth smell like fish oil.
Did you show the fish sauce?
Yeah. I'm done. I'm so done.
Okay, look at all that goodness. So we added in, I had a half a cup of, what do you call this?
Yeah, soy sauce?
Soy sauce. Soy sauce.
Okay.
But I didn't use it all. Because some is going on top of the rice. And this is the ponzu sauce. I just sprinkled it on. And this is some of the fish sauce. I don't even smell it. You think we put enough?
Yeah,
You smell it?
I smell everything. I smell all types of fish
That's
oil.
because you're all up in it.
Yeah.
I want to eat a shrimp so bad. Okay, so anyways, that's everything except for our rice at this point. So look, this is 8 cups of rice. And I'm going to start adding it to this meat. Ooh, don't let my shirt catch on fire. Okay.
I'm going to need to take a shower after this.
So we're going to cook this up.
Yeah, we don't need all that rice.
You know what? I'm going to make it work though. That's too much work, cooking all that rice. That was 8 cups, and trust me, I'm going to cook it. Now, what I want to do, though, is season the rice, not the meat. So what I'm going to do is I got a little bit of soy sauce. Let's not do that side. And I'm sprinkle it on. Just on top of the rice. Don't put too much, because you can always add some more later if you need to. Now this rice, I cooked it yesterday. And I let it cool down. And I separated it. You know, just pulled it apart. And then I put it up in this container. And I let it cool off overnight. Just because if you cook your rice when it's hot, it's okay. But sometimes the rice will get a little bit fat, you know. But my cousin Shell, she made fun of us because she said we like our rice al dente and we should be eating rice al dente. She's right. She's right. My late husband used to say the same thing. He said, honey, I want my rice soft. But look at this rice. Look at that. Just keep going. Stirring it up until this rice gets hot. And the good thing about adding some soy sauce on here now, the steam will help this to cook. And if you notice, still got my heat on high. But this is a wok, and you can use a skillet. I never had a wok before. I just bought this for my son Reg, because he cooks rice every week. But I'm the one that have been doing that because I cooked rice so much when they were younger. So now, that's what they're eating. Okay, so I'm going to check to see if this rice is hot. I'm going to add a little bit of soy on top just for, what do you call this? To steam it. And mix it up in there. Just keep on mixing. And the skillet, whatever you got, just keep on stirring it. Now, like I said, this is a lot of rice, but they're going to use it all through the week. Now, let's say if you wanted to make this for an event or a party, something you're having at your house, do like this 8 cups of rice and make your rice, then do it again. That's all. Start all over again. Now you got a big giant pan that you can serve your party with or at your event. And if you need even more, you want something different, do different rice. Do a beef fry. This is turkey fried with shrimp. Do shrimp fry by itself. Do fried rice with nothing. And it's still going to be good, especially if you add some onions. Don't forget your green onions at least. If you can't, go ahead and sprinkle some onion powder. So let me get a fork. I'm wasting it everywhere, but that's okay. And let me see how much has this heated up. Don't need no more seasoning. It's perfect. It's right on. Right on the button. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm so happy when I get it right. I don't have to do anything. Don't need any more. Everything is balanced. That's so good. So at this point, look. I'm going to take my eggs that I scrambled. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take those 10 eggs, 8 cups of rice. You don't even have to use that many if you don't want to. But it's going to disappear in this rice. I tell you, this is working out the muscles that I haven't worked out. So if you can see that right there, look at those eggs just disappearing in there. But we're going to stir them up. And they're going to be in there. So when you're going to see this on a big platter with all those shrimps. With all those shrimps. Lord, no I didn't. No I didn't. No she didn't. I'm going to get these bean sprouts in there. Get them in there. And the heat from the rice is going to cook these bean sprouts. See? And they're going to start to melt down in there too, because this rice is getting hot. So just stir your bean sprouts up in there. See? And if you forgot them all together, just cook them in another skillet. Maybe with a little bit, tiny bit of water, or just a little bit of margarine or butter. Just to soften them just a tiny bit. And then take them and put them in your rice. Look how they disappearing. And then, pick up my green onions that I'm going to put in there. Just like that. And these are going to shrink down. And save some more for the top. Like that. Look at that. Looking all delicious. See? It's alright if we waste a little bit. We're at home. Oh. Give this a nice stir, Reg. I sure wish I had your muscles right now.
That looks like a whole bunch of
This
work.
is so ready. And then, look at that. Got that all on there. Time for some scraps. Let's get some shrimps in here. Let me get some gloves. Are we ready yet? Oh, Jesus. What you doing? Oh, Reg, I thought you was trying to eat all them. Look, Reg, what you doing?
I am hungry though.
Look, please don't waste all my hard work.
I got it. I could be behind the camera and
You could, spoke too soon.
Okay.
Didn't you see?
all right,
I tell you.
all right.
See?
I'm doing too much. No one needs to see that.
See?
Don't worry, I have the
Doing
camera
too
up.
much.
Man, I speeded a little bit. Okay,
All
just a little
of
bit.
wasting my stuff. All right, so here go these shrimps. And I'm going to just start putting them in there. I didn't even put my glove all the way on. Oh, Lordy. Look at those nice big old scrimps. Look at my glove. It's not all the way on. It's so awkward. And I'm going to, when I put it on the platter, I'm going to add some more shrimps. I just don't want this to waste. But trust me, these shrimps are all getting up in this rice. That's for doggone sure. Okay, let me take my glove off. And
People are seeing my crime.
Huh?
I said people are seeing my crime. Okay, in the video. Hello.
What are you
There we
talking
go.
about, Reg?
That spillage. Okay, that spillage
Ain't
from
nobody
earlier.
worried about that.
Man, it looks mad ugly. I'm for good.
Sorry, they saw you spill it.
You know, my Peter Parker senses.
Okay, my arm is tired. I'm going to get this on the platter, and we're going to show you the finished product, and I'm going to taste it in front of you. This is delicious. So, I can't wait to taste it. See you in a minute. Okay, so we have the finished product. The shrimp fried rice with the turkey meat, bean sprouts, eggs, and all of our seasonings that we use. I'm going to give me a taste. Look at this. Ooh. Get that nice big shrimp right there. I got shrimps back here. I got shrimps everywhere. I even had extra shrimps. I'm going to add them later. I'm going to add them on top because my kid's going to tear that up. And then look. Got some bean sprouts right there. Got the egg right there. Got the green onions. Turkey meat. Look at that shrimp. Look how big it is. You got a closer, Reg? Okay. That's good. Try this. Like I said, do it in 2 batches. And you can have even more. Look, this is a big old giant platter. And you can actually use this at a party that you have at your house. Do some fried rice. Use whatever kind of meat or no meat. But use those seasonings that I told you about. Some margarine. If you don't want to use margarine, use real butter. If you don't want to use real butter, use some olive oil. It doesn't matter. It's still going to taste good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this. And look, I got my trusty drink. You know, my Wilders. My fruit punch and my lemonade. Ooh. I need some fingernails so I can go like that. Tastes so good. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Eat me some more of this. Let the family tear into this. They're waiting in the background. And thank you all for watching today, spending time with me, and try my recipes. Look at my other videos, try my recipes. And I'm going to be doing some more, you know. Thinking about doing some stir-fried noodles. Show you how to do that. But anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. I would love your feedback. Give me some ideas. Let me know what you do. This is what, you know, something that I showed you. Give me some ideas. Let me know what kind of fried rice. I don't care if it's peanut butter and jelly fried rice. I said I want to write a book on 51 ways to fry rice. I can make it happen. I already thought about peanut butter and jelly. If you like peanut butter and jelly. Anyways, okay. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Hi, Chloe. Chloe's in here with us too. She's spending the day, I guess. God bless you, and we will see you on the next one.